Pervasive means it is widely spread. It affects almost throughout. This is the English word pervasive meaning. Spread throughout, widely spread. Now, listen. This word is defined as per S modifications to opinion in independent auditor's report. There, the word pervasive means in three contexts they say pervasive. Three contexts. One, the effect or possible effects. Okay. The effects or the possible effects in that first one. Not to an element or an item or a balance. So this only we said spread, widely spread. Meaning the effect is not just to an element or an item or a balance in financial statements. Best example is if company is following cash basis instead of accrual. Cash basis they are following instead of following the accrual. It is not affecting one item. It affects the overall. More than one item spread throughout. Second case is, first case we said the effect or possible effect is not to an element. Now second says if the effect or possible effect if to an element or an item. Okay. Now they say the effects or the possible effects if it is to an element or an item, it covers substantial part of it. Wait, I will give you example. The balance sheet. Okay. Total assets is say 100 rupees. For example, say 100 rupees. Out of that 100 rupees total asset in balance sheet, assume inventory constitutes 80% or 80 rupees is inventory. If this inventory is misstated, this is only an element or an item, right? If that inventory is misstated, substantial part is covered, no? So such misstatement which affects the substantial part because of the effect of this particular item inventory which covers substantial part of the asset, then we say it is pervasive. And third, it is fundamental to users' understanding. See, one of the basic objective of preparation of financial statements is to assist the users. To assist the users. Now you prepare financial statement, but there is some kind of issue which even affects the fundamental understanding of users. Say for example, some matters relating to going concern. Going concern is not followed or it is not complied, or we can say not appropriate. So basically the user's fundamental understanding itself affects. For one attempt, they have asked the pervasive concept. So let me wind up, students. We were discussing the concept pervasive. This context is used along with essay 705. When an item or effect or possible effects becomes pervasive, it is not to an element, an item, or a balance in Fs. If it is to an element, it covers the substantial part, or it affects the fundamental understanding of users. So in these three cases, we say it is pervasive.